God gives us desires according to His will for our life. When we end up taking these paths, it's opened up the door of blessings that we cannot even imagine. A lot of time you see people say things like, "Yes, I know, I pray for this blessing, but nothing prepared me for the way it came." It is much more than I asked for. When a blessing comes from God, it is usually signed with His official signature, the God of wonders. So, in today's message, God is telling you today not to give up because He is preparing you for something that your mind cannot fathom. Our topic for today is God is preparing you for more than you ask for. I pray that the eyes of your understanding becomes enlightened as you open your ears to listen to what He has to say to you in this video. God is a God of order or principles. He doesn't do things randomly or abstractly. He is also a God of justice. He won't do things that will work against His integrity. When we want something from God, especially when it is something that is of eternal value and has to do with His kingdom, He will prepare you to receive it. With God, you have to be prepared, else you will not receive anything. This preparation isn't because He hates you. It isn't because His power is tied to it. It is because He wants our blessing to be long-lasting. Psalms chapter 1 verse 1 to 3 says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on His law day and night." That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruits in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. In simple terms, blessed is the person who follows God's way. Who allows God to prepare him or her by obeying the commands of God. These people are like trees that are planted by the rivers of water. They bear fruits and their life do not wither. Whatever they do prospers. This means that these people will always be blessed. They will never ever lack, and because of where they are positioned, that is by the streams of water, they will always remain blessed. This is what God wants, but you have to be properly planted in the right place to be blessed by God. You have to let God lead you to where He wants to plant you. You need to let Him prune you. John chapter 15 verse 1 to 2 says, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful." When He prunes you, you become more fruitful. Romans chapter 15 verse 4 says, "For whatever was written in earlier times was written for our instruction, so that through endurance and the encouragement of the scriptures we might have hope and overflow with confidence in his promises." God prepares us so the enemy will not be able to bring us down. The enemy is a master of using loopholes to bring down man. So God prepares us so that we can be strong enough to stand even while the enemy tries to bring us down. They are examples of people God prepared, and as they follow Him, He gave them more than they asked for. In Joseph's life, God through Potiphar and the prison warden already showed the kind of destiny Joseph had. God prepared Joseph by putting him in charge wherever he found himself, and Joseph didn't fail God. He didn't whine and complain about how much he suffered. Joseph was innocent. He did nothing to warrant all the trials he went through, but those trials were preparation in disguise, and Joseph scaled through. Matthew chapter 25 verse 23 says, "The master say, 'Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I will give you many more responsibilities.'" Let's celebrate together. Like Joseph, will you be faithful in preparing? If you will be faithful, Jesus is prepared to put you in charge over much. He is all ready to give you much more than you ask for. God bless you.